What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another episode clip of Pree Da Podcast. And just a reminder that these are only shortened clips. And if you want to listen to the full episode, make sure you click the first link in the description below. Alternatively, you can type in Pree Da Podcast on all your audio listening platforms. And if you want to keep up with what goes on behind the scenes, make sure you follow our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, maybe, at Pree Da Podcast. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the other side.
I'm going to read out these Portsmouth Pompey slang words and Majavo's got to guess what they are, what they mean, when you'd use them. Beard on.
Beard, wait, did you say beard on?
Beard on.
Beard on.
Beard on tash with a little bit of mash.
You are now listening to Pree Da Podcast with your host, Majaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to the Pree Da Podcast YouTube channel. And you guys already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Because we've actually reached 100 subscribers. But for us to continue growing, make sure you share this with your friends and families, because that goes a long way in helping us do that. Now let's get into it. And we are back with Devon. I wanted to ask you a specific question now. Hopefully...
Me, yeah.
Yes. Me. You. Hopefully you get to a point where your beauty business is, top 10 companies to work for, or top 10 brands to be connected to, your quality makeup, employing X amount of people to work in your office, you're the head of Beauty HQ Portsmouth, yeah. Right? You're a successful business woman.
Yes.
Right?
We're putting it out there.
Yes, we're putting it out there into the
universe.
into the world. So you're going to get to a point where you're influential and you've got success. And obviously you'd like to have, children to pass on that, success to, and that leave a legacy, on this world by, having children. How do you feel about bringing up children in a quote unquote successful lifestyle? Because obviously you would have all the luxuries you've worked hard for, like maybe private jet or
oh wow.
I'm going there.
This.
I'm going there. Private jet, caterers, you don't have to really cook like that no more. You live in a big house.
We're going to our islands that we own.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. How do you feel about bringing up children in that environment? Do you feel like you would spoil them, or do you feel like it's still important to make sure that they're grounded? Because obviously they wouldn't be coming up in the environment where your mum's working every day and your dad's working every day, and you see that, and they might not have as much time because they're working every time, and you've had to work. But necessarily for them who've been born into the lap of luxury now, right, they might not see that as much. Would you feel like you would
the nature nurture thing?
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Would you feel like you had to install that work ethic in them?
I think they'd see that. I think that it's in your values, isn't it, in your morals, and I think that they would see that. I wouldn't spoil them. I'd want them to have good work ethic, but I also think that it's about doing something that you love. And if I've got the tools to be able to provide that, I feel like I would, but in a roundabout way. I don't think I'd just be like, here you go.
You want that? Here you go.
Yeah,
you want that? Here you go. Nah,
not at all. No, it's probably hard. I always think that with like North, like Kardashian. Like,
oh yeah, I was thinking that as well.
And like how is it that they live their lives and they try and keep that separate from being mum, and then like you've got the work side of it. I just don't. Because
obviously it's also, I feel like depending on what industry you're in, it could be also different. Because she's in the social media industry, right? Her mum is everywhere, right? She can do a lot of things from the comfort of her own home. Mm. She doesn't have to go to as many people, so she'll potentially be around her more to teach her. But at the same time, she'll be seeing her mum. Her mum's business is in living luxuriously.
Yeah.
Her mum's business is in working with luxurious brands, so that other people might be influenced to work with that brand or buy their products. So her mum is basically an advertising board for materialistic things.
Yeah.
So she might see her and be like, oh, my mum's all about materialistic things.
And they had money from when they were younger as well, didn't they? I suppose from from my opinion, my feet have always been firmly on the ground. I'd say I'm quite a humble person, and that is within everything that I stand for. So I feel like raising children, they would see that. They would feel that. They'd I don't. It's really hard, isn't it? Because like, would you put your kids in private school?
Yeah,
are they going to have a different outlook? It's all of that.
For me, like, I'm not living.
You would give you the tools. They would start with that kind of privilege, wouldn't they? Because you'd want the best for your children, but not to spoil them.
For me, I don't think I would put them in a private school, simply because I feel like you'd get more life experience living in a going to public school, being, around people who are working class, have hardships, different backgrounds, and you'll learn a lot from other people's experiences. Whereas if you're in a private gated community school, everyone's going to be coming from money and, Jimmy, I've just come back from Milan and I've just been to Paris and, we went on our luxury yacht every 2 years or every 2 months or whatever.
Sushi.
Yeah, where's my Laurent Blanc in my? I don't know how rich kids talk.
The only thing I like about private school is they get taught so much stuff, like all the extra curriculum. Like you get taught 5 different sports. I know it's full on, but you get taught all these things so that you could pick which one you love and what one you're good at, and then you can pursue that. That's the thing that I like.
But at the same time,
handed to you, but
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, if you've got the money, after school they can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
Oh, you want to try football out? Oh, football's not for you. You've tried it for a month or 2. You're not really getting into it. Okay, let's try karate.
Yeah,
karate. Oh, you're not liking that? You think it's too physical? Okay, let's try athletics. Oh, you really like that? Okay, let's see that. 1 month,
true.
2 months, 3 months. Okay, cool. Athletics is the one you want, right? Cool. Athletics.
I wouldn't just give my kids everything. No, definitely.
Nah,
not.
definitely. I feel like I haven't got that personality type. Like for me, I feel like growing up, I've had to always argue anything that I wanted in terms of, video game or clothes or shoes. It was always like for an occasion. It was always, oh, Dad, Mum, my birthday's coming up. Can I get this game?
I agree with that.
Or Christmas is here. Wink, wink. I want this Xbox. Or
so I have to be careful with that because that's like one of my things is I buy people things. Like if I see something I think, oh, so-and-so would love that, I'll buy that. It's like one of my love languages, I suppose. That I think that with kids I'd have to really narrow that down. So birthdays, Christmas, you've been good at school, okay, you might get a treat. Like
you pass your A-levels, here you go. That's what I got. You pass your A-levels, what do you want? Or GCSEs were really good.
Yeah. It's really hard, isn't it? Because I know how I would parent, but we're talking about if it's like like if I had a jet, like
because we're talking from where we're at the top. No one's telling us nothing, but at the same time, the kid.
What are you doing if your kid's having a tantrum in Tesco?
Yeah,
are you buying that? Are you buying that gift for them? What are you doing?
I'm marching them out the fucking store.
So exactly, what happens when they start comparing their lifestyle to other kids' lifestyle? Well, Dad, I know you're on podcasts and I know you're doing videos and reactions. I know what you do. I know how much you make. I know Jimmy's dad's also doing the same. He's on. I've seen you do collabs X, Y, and Z. He's on X, Y, and Z. How come I haven't got a £5,000 jacket like he does? Or how come I haven't got the shoes he has? When they start comparing, I don't like that personally. I'm like, why? First of all, why are you pocket watching me? And second of all, just because Jimmy's got this, you've got this, you've got that. Jimmy hasn't got that. Why are you comparing yourself against someone else?
That comes again down to values, doesn't it? And what you instill in your kids and what you want them to stand for.
And I feel like if he's got into that or she's got into that level already, you fucked up somewhere else. I feel like they only get to that point if you've allowed them to get to that point.
I agree. I don't know what I would do if your kid's on a plane, or maybe I'd have a jet, and then if my jet. All of it would be first class, and then the back would be economy. So the kids sit there. So you got experience.
You got experience what
I experience. Yeah, that's what I would do.
That's cute.
You just got to find them ways, haven't you? I suppose, and I think that's for a lot of, I don't know if we're talking about celebrities or whatever. Of when we're making mad money.
Yeah. Because you don't want them to get to a point where it starts off as them being spoiled and they're like, oh, how come I haven't got this like that person and this person?
Yeah, but I think that's teaching privilege as well, isn't it? I think that's teaching them that they've got a different lifestyle, or that they've got the tools at an early age to go somewhere or be something, or that I can provide that. I like who is it? Is it, what's the guy who owns Virgin?
Richard Branson.
Was it him that did that? He said, "Oh, if you come to me with a business idea, if I believe in it and I think that it's going to work, or I would invest into it, I'd do that with my kids. I wouldn't just be like." Yeah,
they have to come and present something and be like, "This is a 5-point PowerPoint."
If you're passionate about it, if it's going to work or whatever, I will invest in it. But
yeah, they have to come off their own back basically and be like, "Hey, Dad, this is what I've got in mind. Could you help me? And let's work out of this. Let's work out of that." Yeah, I'm definitely on board with working.
Like, I'm going to start a podcast. Okay, I'll buy you your camera, your mic, your little fuzzy thing, and get rolling.
And then the rest is up to you.
Yeah.
And then you can monitor the progress. That's literally what my dad said. It's like, hey, okay, cool.
But that is a privilege as well, though,
that is a privilege. But everyone's got some level of privilege.
They have,
I'm privileged being Nigerian, coming from Nigeria. I was able to come to the UK and settle down with my family. A lot of people in Nigeria don't have that luxury. And, you have to recognize that. And this is where you have to be humble and be like, I understand where I am right now, but I didn't get here by myself.
Yeah.
There's always,
so we were talking about that.
There's always someone you're helping, or someone that's helped you, and it goes into the circle where hopefully going forward I can help someone out who's maybe struggling or needs
definitely
some support, whether it's monetary or moral support. I'll do the best I can. So this brings us to the end of our podcast. However, you said you've got a game that we can play.
I've got a game. Pompey slang. I hate the word Pompey. I hate it so much. I feel like I'm quite common anyway. So then when you're saying Pompey, Portsmouth slang. So let's see. I'm going to read out these Portsmouth Pompey slang words, and Majaro's got to guess what they are, what they mean, when you'd use them.
Okay.
And I didn't realise that some of these actually originated from Portsmouth. But
okay.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Beard on.
Beard, wait, did you say beard on?
Beard on.
Beard on.
Beard on tash with a little bit of mash.
Is that like some food? Is that food? Beard on.
Beard on.
Beard on.
No.
Skin on? Is that skin on?
No.
What? Well, say that again.
Beard on. I don't know how. Let me try and use it in a sentence.
Yes. This is like a spelling bee. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
You would say, my top's red. And I'll go, a beard on.
Is that a lie? Is that a lie?
Yeah, so when you're not believing in what another person is saying.
Oh, so it's like
Oh, beard on.
So is it like your... I don't even know. Beard on?
Beard on with chore.
Chore. That's a chore. That's a hassle?
No.
Chore.
Chore something.
Chore something.
No, it makes us sound fucking crazy.
Could you say in a sentence, please?
You just chored that.
You fucked that up?
No, that would be a good meaning. You've stolen it.
Ah.
You've stolen something. You've chored it.
Okay.
Chufty badge.
Chufty badge.
What do you want? A chufty badge?
Is that like a Blue Peter badge?
Yeah. Like, are you proud of that?
So that's 1 out of 3 so far.
Yeah, okay. You're keeping points.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to put a little ding.
Yeah, love that. Kushti.
Okay, that's calm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Living Kushti. Yeah. Really? That's the Pompey thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Kushti. Divvy.
Idiot?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Like meaning crazy.
Div. Yeah, you got div. Divhead.
Dinlo.
Dinlo.
Dinny.
An idiot
Right,
again?
Dinny.
Stupid? Yeah. That's those two are the ones that I've heard.
I feel like that's the most famous, I'd say.
Dinlo and divs.
Yeah. What you Dinlo? Ease up.
Is that like pipe down or relax?
Yeah.
Relax. Ease up, mate.
Calm
Ease
down.
up. I'm good. I'm doing good.
You're doing well. Getting wow, Larry.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows that, right?
That's on it. I don't know why that's on it.
Larry getting angry, getting irate.
Cop.
What? I've copped.
I'm copping. I'm in a cop.
I'm in a bad mood. I'm
Yeah.
going off.
I'm annoyed. There's one on it that says wow mangy.
What?
Mangy.
Well, Menji.
That's wow mangy. That mug's wow mangy.
Oh, Mingy. Mingy. Do you know what
Yeah.
that is? Mingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a northern thing, Mingy.
I think this is the best one, personally. Mush.
Mush.
Do you not say that anywhere else? Do we not? Mush. All right, mush.
Mush, 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 mush.
And there's also mush bird.
Mush bird.
A mush
What?
bird.
Mush? I don't know. Honestly.
Mate, it's like mate. All right, mate. All right, mush. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with mate.
Sort.
Oh, she a sort.
Yeah.
She's saucy.
Squinny.
Squinny, I know that. Someone who just complains a lot. Yeah.
Sky.
Sky.
You're doing wow. You're doing so well.
Is it Skyver or Skyver?
Yeah, it's both, I think.
Someone who just dosses off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky.
Wee.
Wee lass. Little.
Wee.
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 As in W-E.
E.
Not like
Wee.
not like Scottish wee, like Glaswegian wee.
Wee lass.
Like so
No,
like wee lass or
No, like wee.
no, I don't know what that is.
So it's a surprised expression. So something was to happen, whether it's bad, good, whatever, you're like, wee. That wee, really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan
And
of that.
Wellard.
Wallard or Wellard?
Wellard. Wellard, like the dog in EastEnders, Wellard.
No, I don't know what that is.
So it's like, if you're well-ard, you're like,
solid.
yeah, don't mess with him.
Oh, he's Wellard. Oh,
yeah, he's
okay.
Wellard. You've done well good.
So
How many
what's
points is
that? I don't know. I'll probably put in the
I should have been counting 6. Yeah, 6 or 7.
of what?
I
10?
would say that makes you half Pompey.
Oh.
I really would.
half Mancunian, half Pompey.
Yeah.
What do you call people from Pompey then? Because people
Pompeians.
Pompeians.
No, but wow, we call people from Southampton scummers.
Yeah, they call us
Like skates.
So-
Skates.
Why skates?
But skates used to be a positive word, I feel like. With the whole Navy, people coming in and yeah, I don't know, I think something to that. What's it to do with? Yeah, it is.
Wow,
Yeah,
alleged.
I think the skate is someone that has sex with fish.
Wow. So you've heard it here first. Skaters are people who have sex with fish.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild. Well, yeah.
Ended it on a positive.
Yeah, exactly. But before we leave, let the people know where we can find you, Devin.
So I'm trying to grow my platforms. So I'm now on TikTok, trying to get to 1,000 people on there, so I can go live. So we could do lives.
Yeah, we can do lives together.
But I'm mainly on Instagram, so it's @_beautyhq.
Wow.
I think that's on both platforms. It's that. I've got a link tree, so you can just click on Instagram, click on the link tree, and you can go to whatever.
Definitely got to hit
Wherever
you
you
up.
want to see all my content at.
Yeah, definitely get my.
We're making.
We'll do a collab. I'll get my nails done by you.
Yeah, I actually had a dream about that the other night.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Stop
did,
it.
because Midge has got the best nail beds ever. Look how long they are.
But yeah,
We'll
see about that.
We
We'll
can
see
do a
about
little a manicure.
that. Manicure. Can you do my feet as well?
No, said keep them socks on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, thank you guys for listening. I've been
Thank
your
you for having
host.
me.
I've been your host, Majaro. This has been Devin Atkins. You've been listening to Pree Da
Warm-up.
Podcast.
I'll be better next time.
Nah, it's fine. You did amazing. This is Pree Da Podcast. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Said I wake up every morning, pray to God that I'm fixing up. Hope I'm never slipping up. Hear the money calling, need my peace to start getting up. Feeling like I'm blessed, but it came with a bit of luck. Feeling like you stressed, then the tension starts to fill you up. Need an intermission, yeah, they ain't the same lane as us. Come from different sticks, yeah, they're not the same range as us. They cop the pleas and top of teas, they're not hitting range with us. Keep